G'day. At last year's RTF conference in Wairaki, celebrated New Zealand doctor and wellness expert Dr. Tom Mulholland spoke to the audience. Tom tours the country in his retro Chevy ambulance, and his self-proclaimed mission is there being the ambulance at the top of the cliff, sort of preventing the preventable. We all do extensive pre-maintenance work on our trucks to ensure that they don't break down, but we're not always as conscious about or enthusiastic about doing pre-maintenance work on ourselves. Tom and his backers Marsh Insurance have developed an app called the Kind app, KYND, Know Your Numbers Dashboard, and it's a simple app that you fill in on your own and as a result of your checkups that registers health and well-being data for you and can then give you advice through noted clinicians on the app and via a series of traffic warning lights basically tell you if there's things that need to be addressed. Last year when we were doing a road test, I was approached by a truck driver who unbuttoned his shirt in front of me and showed me the most horrendous scar down the middle of his chest, and he said to me, "This is what truck driving's turned into." He said, "I've had open heart surgery and I put it down to the stress caused by the job." On the back of that, we've got COVID-19 that we're all living through at the moment. We've fielded a number of calls from spouses and partners concerned about the welfare of their truck driver, husband or wife, and wanted to know if there was any way we could help. First thing I thought of course, was Dr. Tom. I made contact, I told him what had happened, and he was all ears. So New Zealand Trucking Media has sponsored NZ Truck Mag code that will allow you to log into the KYND app and begin your journey of checking up on yourself on a regular basis. Dr. Tom and Marsh Insurance have come on board and sponsored the monthly cost, and so at no cost to you, you are able to, like I said, track your numbers, check on your health, and do things for yourself that you would do for the truck. So yeah, like I said, it's a traffic light system. It's a numbers score system. You get numbers and traffic lights. So if you're green, you're good to go. If you're amber, there's the area you might need help on. If there's red lights, then obviously red lights are things that need to be addressed. Yes, it's an honesty box system. It's an app. You fill in the data yourself. But if you're not going to be honest with yourself, then you're not going to be honest with your family, your kids, your community, or your industry. I've downloaded it and got on my journey, and for things like the mind and the life, I think it's a great idea to get your family involved and just make sure that they agree with what you're putting down, because we don't know what we like to live with. We may think we're not stressed, and yet they may have other views. If you don't think you've got time to do it, or you don't want to do it, well, there's 2 red lights for a start, because if you don't want to do it, there's something you probably know that you're already not telling people, and if you don't think you've got time, well, there's an amber light for a start. It's not something you do every day. It's not like a ridiculous pre-check on the truck that goes on forever. It's a once a month thing. Find 10 minutes once a month and go through your numbers. Dr. Tom and his team will be able to collect data on the industry, data they really want, vital data, so that we can see as an industry generally what sort of health we're in. And when the average age of truck drivers is over 50, we know that there's going to be lots of ambers and reds probably on that dashboard. It's completely private. The data is not collected. It's collected on a holistic basis, an industry numbers basis. It's not collected on a you basis. The feedback you get on your phone from pre-recorded messages from experts tell you what you should do, and if you choose not to, that's entirely up to you. It's free to the trucking industry. Check the website that we've got on the press release and the website that's on this video. The code is NZ Truck Mag. Download the app, fill in the data, do it 12 times a year, and let's make some real meaningful moves on the general health of those that keep this country moving. Have a great staycation. So each month at around the same time, we'll be prompting you either by a message or a little video clip to keep on top of your Kind app numbers, and just take 5 minutes out to keep them up to date, just to keep on top of your own health.